Come on now, we will start with indirect method for measuring the small distances. Fine. Now you know there are various direct methods to measure the small distances, like meter scale whose least count is 0.1 centimeter or 1 mm you can say. Vernier caliper least count is 0.01 centimeter. Micrometer or the screw gauge whose least count is 0.001 centimeter. Fine. Now we have written this in centimeter. Now there are various indirect methods, fine, but still we can see that there are another instrument also, like optical microscope. Fine. Optical microscope is also there to measure the small distances, but it has some limitation because its resolution is only 10 raised to minus 6 to 10 raised to minus 7. Then what about the all that objects, or what about the atoms whose you know that whose size is nearly size of a nucleus is 10 raised to minus 15 meter? Then how you will measure it? And because we don't have any direct method, so we need to suggest some indirect methods in order to measure the size of a molecule, size of an atom, electron, proton, neutron, etc. Fine. So one of the indirect method is to how to measure the radius of an atom by Avogadro's hypothesis. Now you know that what was the Avogadro's hypothesis? See, in Avogadro's hypothesis says what? The actual volume which is occupied by the atom in 1 gram of a substance is only 2/3 of the volume. Fine. Suppose we have given 1 gram of a substance, fine, and we say that the volume occupied is V. But actual volume occupied by the molecules or an atoms in 1 gram is not V. It is only 2/3 of V. Why so? Because you can see that when the molecules are together, you can see that their space are empty over here. Fine. There is some space which is between the atoms. You can see that this remain vacant. Fine. So according to the Avogadro's hypothesis, the actual volume which is occupied by the atom in 1 gram of substance is only 2/3 of the volume of 1 gram of the substance. Now you can see this. How to calculate? Fine. How to calculate this volume? Fine. Or to radius of the atom. So what you have to do is, you have to consider m gram of the molecule mass of the substance. Fine. You take the substance whose molecular mass is m, fine, and which has n number of atoms. You know that Avogadro's hypothesis, fine, that m molecule mass of the substance has n atoms. Fine. I think you have done this in chemistry also. Suppose the copper has an atomic mass or atomic weight 63.54 gram per mole. What does it mean? It means that 163.5 gram comprises of n atoms. 63.5 grams comprises of n atoms. N atom means 6.02 into 10 raised to 23. Fine. Similarly, see, we have taken in general. Suppose this copper, we know that its atomic mass is this. Suppose we take, this is in general, I have just given you an example. Suppose you take m gram of a substance. ठीक है, जैसे कॉपर का हमको पता है, हमने क्या किया है, कोई m ग्राम सब्सटेंस ले लिया जिसका मॉलिक्यूलर मास m है. ठीक है, तो उसमें एवोगैड्रोस हाइपोथेसिस क्या बताता है कि उसके अंदर कितने एटम्स होते हैं? 6.02 इंटू 10 रेज़ टू 23. अच्छा, तो 1 ग्राम सब्सटेंस के अंदर कितने होंगे? ठीक है, तो देखिए m ग्राम के अंदर कितने मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं? n. ठीक है, तो 1 ग्राम में कितने मॉलिक्यूल्स होंगे? n/m. डिड यू गेट इट? ठीक है, सो 1 ग्राम ऑफ सब्सटेंस हैज हाउ मेनी एटम्स? n/m. यस और नो? फाइन. नाउ इफ r बी द रेडियस ऑफ ईच एटम. अब हम एटम्स की बात करेंगे. कितने एटम्स है वो हमने देख लिया है n/m. अच्छा, एक एटम का रेडियस कितना? r. ठीक है. अच्छा, वॉल्यूम ऑफ ईच एटम कितना? यू नो दैट एटम इज वन टाइप ऑफ अ स्फीयर, सो वॉल्यूम कितना हो जाएगा? 4/3 pi r3. डू यू गेट इट और नॉट? फाइन. सो वॉल्यूम ऑफ एन एटम इन 1 ग्राम, क्योंकि 1 ग्राम में इतने एटम्स हैं, एक मॉलिक्यूल का वॉल्यूम कितना है? 4/3 pi r3. या एक एटम का मॉलिक्यूल कितना है? 4/3 pi r3. ठीक है, सो पूरे 1 ग्राम के अंदर जितने भी एटम्स होंगे उनका वॉल्यूम कितना होगा? 4/3 pi r3 n/m. यस और नो? फाइन. सो दिस व्हाट वी गॉट, द वॉल्यूम ऑफ एन एटम इन 1 gram. Now let V is an actual volume which is occupied by the molecule. Fine. Because it has been told by Avogadro that the volume is not this. Volume is only 2/3 of V. Fine. Only 2/3 of actual volume. So what we have done? we have just equated. Fine, this is the total volume, but actual volume occupied is only 2/3 of V. Fine, and suppose we convert this into the density form. You know, density is mass upon volume. Mass, we have taken the substance as 1 gram only, so this is 1 upon V, we say. Fine, so can I say this is suppose density, so V becomes what? 1 upon rho. So V is replaced by 1 upon rho here. See, V is replaced by 1 upon rho. So make R cube as a subject to the formula. You can see that 3 goes away from this side. Yes or no? Fine. So 2 here goes away and here becomes 2 here. Fine. 4 and 2 get cancels out. Here 2 will remain here. So what is R cube? M upon 2 pi n rho. So R would be equal to cube root of this. Once you know this, you can find out. This is an indirect method. Fine. To find out the molecular the radius of the molecule or the radius of an atom by Avogadro's hypothesis. I hope you understand this.